have reached the middle of October. I missed last week. Just a lot of obligations right now. And see, my dahlias are tumbling out here. I have moved a couple of things in the last few weeks. Hopefully I can remember to have a look at them. See, the zinnias are still going strong. I did deadhead like last week. Oh, poor dahlia. I guess we got one more coming there. So yeah, it's just starting to get cool, so I don't expect to have too much to show here in a bit. Oh, I finally got a bloom. Oh, holy cow. Hi. Good morning. Look at that. I've been waiting all summer for that to bloom. Every time we get close, it would dry out, and this is the bed that has very little maintenance from me. I do occasionally water it, but more often than not, it's what gets neglected, which is kind of a shame since it's the front of my house. But hopefully next year, we talked about doing some irrigation. Oh, another dahlia back there. So maybe she'll stay a little more hydrated next summer. But it's still, even brown zinnias are pretty. So my salvias and my kales are doing fine. I did cut this thyme way back because it was looking pretty sad. She seems to be reviving pretty well. Look, I need to come have a better look at that. That's some Brazilian verbena. So next year maybe they'll look better. Oh, we got a little blue basil, I think. Carmines. The sedum's already turned. Alright, and then let's come back around this way. So French lilacs are doing okay. They're struggling a little bit. You see, we've got new growth happening there. My little this raspberry daiquiri hyssop, I believe, it's only bloomed a little bit. And I do have some, like that little guy popping out there. But, maybe they'll reseed themselves. Let's hope. And then just have a bear move the rocks a little bit. And I think eat all the figs. There was only a handful, but I got one. Bear got the rest. That was why Jello won. Looking okay. Not her happiest. I might have to come put down some compost on it, get it settled in its spot, maybe make it a little bit happier. Alright, let's see what's happening over here where I keep trying to get things to catch. I've put a bajillion seeds, echinacea, and that's the anise hyssop. Don't remember what all that was, but trying to populate this area. Oh, I might even have, it looks like I put some fennel down, and I got a fennel to catch. Alright, got a Tradescantia there. Said some Brazilian verbena. Got some salvias. We have a couple of zinnias, but they're not super happy. Oh, I got something here. I swear that might actually be the butterfly bush I put in last year that I thought was dead. Good job, little friend. Much appreciated. Alright. Oh, Brazilian verbena. And the dahlias that are out of control here. And I feel like I did put some things in on the border, but I don't remember what they are now. So we're going to let that go. And come back through the trees. I probably need to cut back. And we'll look at Vigella 2. Same thing. She's looking okay. Not looking her happiest. I can't get it to focus. Thank you, phone, for all your help. Do have some blue spice basil happening here. There's a little French violet I might move next year. I've got lots of violets popping up. And it looks like some evening primrose is moving in, but it's everywhere. I mean, I kind of did it on purpose, but holy cow. Alright. Check back here. The columbine seems to have taken well. The wormwood went over to seed a long time ago. You can see I'm not really managing this. I haven't mulched it or anything either. Got a bunch of weeds coming in, but the columbine's good. Apologize for the traffic noise. Opal basil going to seed. So this may have been unwise, but I had 2 amaryllis that I've been keeping alive that were gifts to our shop, and I decided to put it here in the little berm. And then my mystery cannas that popped up in the middle of the walkway, that I don't know where they came from. Same thing. Put them here. And the amaranth has done well. It's floating over. Alright, come walk down through here. Oh, Vigella 3 in her new home. Seems to be suffering a little bit, but looks like she's hanging on. I've got some new leaves. Okay. Is there anything we need to look at here? The sages and the lavender seem to be doing fine. Lavender up there. I think I did put another lavender up there somewhere. Yeah, I'll wait till it gets bigger. I don't remember where it is. 2 dahlias. And if that's the baptisia? Might be. We'll have to see. Okay, and then turn around this way. We do have the columbine there. So a whole patch of yarrow filling out there. The zinnias being pretty happy. Oh, I may have 2 different varieties of amaranth. Somehow I didn't realize that. With the red leaves and the green leaves. So that must be from last year. I did have some roselle finally popping up, but I think it's too late for them to really do anything, which is unfortunate, but maybe next year's seeds will pop. Penstemon in there. Sorry for the road noise. Oh, okay. We have raccoons on our soffit, and yeah, they're having a party. Yeah, that's a whole thing. So yeah, witch hazel, she's settling in well. And let's just walk to the wild patch. Raspberries are almost done. They're still going a little bit. I got a handful. And I don't ever talk about the thujas. The thujas have gotten tall. They've been there now for 6 years. 6 years. So they've grown from being, I don't know, 12, 18 inches to 20, which is pretty amazing. Forsythia, canna, Oh, I did put catmint all over the place. That was one of the things I moved. Finally got out from in front of the door, in front of our gate here. Salabatsky pomegranate doing well. Got some self-seeded mullein and borage popping up, and some pincushion flower. I had a bear make himself comfortable and flatten out my Acetithera. So, we're just gonna, they're about at the end and the bulb should be fine. So until I get in here to try and dig up the dang irises, which I guess will have to happen sooner rather than later. 9 bark's doing okay. That one, not as much. See, all of my plants are being abused right now. This is where the raccoons kept falling out of the soffit, and my husband keeps fixing it, so they keep going back in, but we need to have it professionally finished, obviously. Little geranium, been hanging on all season. My one pomegranate, yay, it doesn't seem to want to come off yet, so we're going to leave her there. Celosia went over, so hopefully it'll reseed. My Dracula dahlias never really bloomed this year, so as well as my clematis, I put it back there. There's 2. Didn't do well. Oh my goodness. Okay. Dahlia. Last year I put a tomato cage around that, and they did a lot better, so I have to remember to do that next year, to put some kind of support on it. And I was going to dig up the calla lilies. That was my whole plan. I don't think I am. There's just not enough happening in my life right now, right? I know, you don't know anybody that's not me. But yeah, it's not made the list of things that need to happen. Edgeworthia, or paper bush, she's settling in really well, actually. I got some flowers, some new sprouts, which since I want that to be kind of shrubby. Sorry for the sirens. Fig. Good Lord. I did pick up bunnies from a neighbor so they can hang out with my gargoyle. My other gargoyle. It's still living, still making it work with his little plinth. Right, mondo grass and ajuga, coleus, scenting up, flowers. Toad lily back there has never flowered, but hopefully next year will be her year. Black lace elderberry. Oh my god, it must be a full-scale conflagration. Yeah, black lace elderberry has been hanging on. We're going to fertilize her soon. Coleus, ajuga, hosta, columbines. Let's see. Black lace elderberry from cutting off the other one. Do have one variety, which I believe is violet ice, of heuchera that's not doing so well. All of the garden variety elderberry, my big boy there, that was also grown from a cutting. I kept having to cut back, and that's from a cutting. Looks like the other one has gone over. It needs no more. They're all getting like a powdery mildew now, but I'm sure weather, but those things were unstoppable, so I'm not worried about their overall health, for at least the established ones. Columbine. And then I probably just need to give maybe I need to move my little lungwort. It keeps getting squashed by the hellebore. And painted fern, which put out some babies, so I might have to wait till next year for me to separate them. We'll see what next spring brings. Yeah, see, lots of powdery mildew on the leaves there. And I know there's a spray you can make with aspirin, but again, it's fallen into the don't have time for that bucket. And then my oak leaf hydrangea will be the last thing. Except let's have one more look there.